Hi, welcome back to another episode on the Healthy Wisdom series with Dr. Jen Chen. Today's episode was inspired by a poem, and it was written by Mother Teresa. The name, Final Analysis. One of the lessons that Mother Teresa taught is to live your life on your own values. I believe she taught that conditions should never deter you from reaching your personal goals and your mission in life. And I believe that is a very difficult thing for most of us who live in this very challenging world of social media. And I have to say that 95% of us, we all care about what people think about us. So as I recite this, I'd like to invite you to think about those times in your life where a similar challenge has been thrown upon you. And what are those emotional struggles that you had been experiencing that are depicted actually in the poem? Final Analysis by Mother Teresa. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you were kind, people might accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may cheat and deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years building, someone may destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it's all between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. This piece got me thinking about how in this day and age, most of us tend to make choices based on the basic instincts of survival. And a lot of times, instead of venturing out into the unknown for expanding and growth and maybe doing what's good for the world, we'll choose more often than not to stay put, to stay in our comfort zone, and to be honest, to stay safe. But did you know that we are the only species in this kingdom? Humans are given cognitive abilities. These are thinking processes that give us the analytical properties that we can actually think about, analyze, and determine our surroundings. And we are able to actually apply this knowledge to go beyond the basic instincts of survival. But yet most of us tend to lean into fear, and we shy away from doing the things that we know deep down to be right. So what it really boils down to is one question. And I'd like to challenge you to actually think about it from this perspective. Ask yourself this question and see if you can get to the answer where it will give you that sense of meaning and perhaps give you a sense of direction as to where you're going in life. Because what's life without some ups and downs, right? So here's the question. Are you willing to do good and be kind even when people don't acknowledge you? Have you ever asked yourself that? Have there ever been situations where you've trying to do your best, you're trying to be good, and you're trying to be kind to people, but people will still either talk you down, shoot you down, pull you down? There are times where you have given your all, you have given your time, your money, your energy, and you've invested in maybe a friend or someone important to you to help them get off of their feet and to help them during their struggles, but they don't even remember. They don't even appreciate the good that you've done for them. Are you still willing to do it? Are you willing to forgive those who have wronged you time and time and time again? Are you willing to step into adversity and speak up for those whose voices have been silenced? There are times in, I think, every generation where we have had oppression for different groups of people who are in the minority. So there have been plenty of really admirable examples of people who have stepped up to speak for those who have been silenced. Are you willing to be one of those people? So my answer to this question has been an absolute yes. Whenever I ask, are you willing to myself. It has been a guiding principle for how I've lived my life. And looking back, I can say it hasn't been easy, you guys. But what I can say is it's been totally worth it. You see, we can always choose to go back to our little caves of safety and comfort and stay in our status quo. But I'd like to challenge you today to take one step outside, just one tiny step out of your comfort zone. And I'd like to invite you to join me on the other side, because honestly, from where I'm standing right now, I can tell you that life is so much more purposeful when you do. All right, Healthy Wisdomers, it's been a pleasure once again to share this knowledge with you today. Please take a minute to subscribe, follow, and rate this episode. And invite your friends to join us on this journey. Remember, knowledge alone will not give you success, but it's what you do with that knowledge that brings out results. This is the Healthy Wisdom series with Dr. Jen Chen. I'll catch you guys on the next.